Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Long time, no trains. We're here with Train Sim World 4. We're going to be talking about Train Sim World 5 because that's just been announced. So after the intro, let's do some trains and talk about some more trains. Okay. Train Sim World. It's been ages. Oh, my camera's not even in the right place. It's been that long since I've done anything. Like, stuff's not in the right place anymore. We've also got more cats, so that'll no doubt happen at some point. One of them's right there. Hey, Thor. No, that's Loki. Loki, Thor, Ragnar. Ragnar's the new one. Yeah, welcome to Train Sim World 4. This is probably the last Train Sim World 4 we're doing, considering, you know, Train Sim World 5 is coming. And it's coming pretty soon. 2 weeks, in fact. 17th, a bit longer than that. 17th of September, with 3 editions. So let's talk the 3 editions before we get, into the game. Because once I get into the game, I'll forget about prices completely. Standard edition, 36 quid with 10% off for owning Train Sim World 4. The deluxe edition, £53.99, again with 10% off. And the special edition, £94.49. There's a lot of stuff in the special edition. There's a decent amount in the deluxe edition. But I'll be talking about why I will not be pre-ordering very soon. Yeah. But first, let's actually get into this mission. Because it's a 2-hour mission, so this is going to take a while. What time is it? Yeah, I better get started. So here we go, Train Sim World 5. Yeah. There is a sneaky 4th edition. Yeah. And that's the one I'll be getting. Because it's free. We like free. Yeah, I'm not... We knew it was coming. I didn't think it'd be quite this expensive. If I'm honest. I'm also surprised there's not been more of a discount. Hello, good afternoon. Rail tour from Peterborough to Peterborough. Conditions are looking stable. Might get worse as the day progresses. Good. It's been about 6 months, Terry. It's been about 6 months since I've played this. So this is going to be fun. Oh, that's backwards. Because my computer went boom. And when my computer went boom, it wouldn't let me play Train Sim World even on its lowest settings for more than about 3 minutes before it went. After replacing the thermal paste, it's now sitting at a happy 86 degrees. Right now, normally it would have got to 105 and blown up. So happy. Let's have a look at what we're driving today. It's obviously the Flying Scotsman. Obviously, and we're at Doncaster. She's good. Just look at her. She's beautiful. Look at all those wagons we're pulling as well. Let's lock some things. Now, one of the reasons for doing this specific one is it tells me what to do because it's been so damn long. I was like, can I actually remember what I need to do? Let's just whistle. She still sounds great. Why aren't we moving? The brakes are off. That's on. Oh, we are moving, just very, very slowly. Let's give it a more regulator then. Oh, too much regulator. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Thank you. There we go. We're moving. We've got 33 miles before we stop. Plenty of time to have a discussion. Get a bit more. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now I want to turn off cylinders, and I always forget where they are on this. Every time. I was tempted to have a quick play before coming on, so I could remember. But then I thought, that's no fun. It's much more fun if I'm completely lost trying to find things. That's the cool door. they're somewhere really stupid. I think they're on like this side. That's the controller. You're very much in the way here, my friend. Boop, 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 boop. Don't jump out the train. You've done that before. Do that. That's stamina. Are we doing alright? Yeah, we're doing alright. We okay? No. Yeah, we're fine. Aha! Aha! There we go. See, I knew stuff. No. There we go. I can put my head out the window. Be like, hello. I have noticed that I've put the chat thing right over where all the information is on the right hand side of my screen, so that's useful. Trying some World 5. Now we're moving. Yeah. New routes, that's good. And we're going west, which I think is great. I like the little units that come with the British route. Yeah, that's fun. Is it expensive? It feels very expensive, especially considering. Now the last, Transit World 4, listen, had a really nice discount for. Full regulator over. Had a really nice discount for people who had bought the previous games. That was brilliant, loved it, thank you. It was like 25% and the game was cheaper anyway. This one is more expensive and with less stuff. Or at least it feels like less stuff. Okay. Now they've talked a lot about, hey, look at the amount of locomotives you get in all the packs. Yeah, you get a decent amount of locomotives. I can't argue with that fact. What I can argue with is the fact that several of them we already own, just slightly different versions. And it's like, it's only slightly different versions. If it was a completely new train, fair enough. This Transit World 4 Deluxe Edition had this, the Flying Scotsman. Now, the previous kind of the Spirit of Steam had 2 steam locomotives, but not one of these beasts. So they've had to do an awful lot to do that. The Vetron, they have it already. I know they've had that, it's updated. There's new stuff to it. Okay, but they haven't had to do that much. Well, hey, driven 100 miles in the Scotsman. Huzzah! I have driven it before. So I support that. With the old one, but don't support it with the new one, because you've done less. Throwing in the let's have a look at it. Running in speed. Look at that. Thank you. The West Coast Line, like, brilliant. It looks like an awesome line. Throwing in the bog standard little nipper around. Fine, got no issues with that. We've got a Yella. And where my issues lie is that Pendolino, which looks awesome, is in the very, very expensive Deluxe Edition. And the Special Edition adds in a whole load of things for people who haven't bought previous games, basically. If you bought previous Transit Worlds and you bought some DLC, you probably don't need the Special Edition, so the £94 one, we'll just discard that. But if you want to get all the trains and the 3 routes, British route again, German route again, and American route again. They're staying in California for America. Don't know. And the Californian route's kind of fun in the last game. Doesn't set the world on fire, but it's decent fun, I guess. There's some interesting scenarios with like the stunt stuff. That's quite cool. But yeah, it's just a bit. the Pendolino's there, but it is the collector's one, and the fact that the route only goes up to Milton Keynes. That's just a bit disappointing, because that route is from Birmingham New Street through to London Euston, and they've gone like 50 miles, 55 miles. And they could have done more, I feel. They've already got Birmingham New Street, that's already modelled, because it's in the cross-country line. And they're doing a big thing on, hey, if you own a route, this is one thing they do like, if you own a route, you can go from one route into the other route just from in the game. You don't have to go back into menus. That's great. And what they could have done is have from Euston up to New Street, hey, we're in New Street, let's swap and do part of the that line. But no, it only goes up to Milton Keynes. So I'm disappointed. What I'm not disappointed with is they are doing a free one. Okay, air quotes free, and it's for whistle. Just because it's for 30 days. So once it comes out, it's available for 30 days. And effectively, it's an upgrade to Train Sim World 5 with all your content from 4, 3, 2 original, and it's putting it all into one place with some of the upgrades from Train Sim World 5. You can tell there aren't that many kind of under the hood updates because they're doing it for free. But you'll be able to buy Train Sim World 5 DLC and put it into the game. You'll get some of the upgrades from Train Sim World 5, and you'll be able to play everything all in one place. I think that's a really good idea. I think that's a really, really good idea. Because people who bought Train Sim World 3, who didn't buy 4, couldn't buy any of the routes. Now, if you can't buy the routes, you're not giving extra money to Dovetail. So giving a free version for people who own Train Sim World 4, that's a good idea. That's what I'll be doing. Because, frankly, I'm not that interested in the new stuff. Now, if you are interested, brilliant. I'm not actually that interested right now. In the future, yes. And I'm going to talk about one of the things I really am excited about in a bit. But right now, I'm not that interested. So, I am not going to bother. I'm not actually going to bother with buying the new version. I'm just going to do the upgrade to Train Sim World 5, bring all my content across, and just kind of go from there. Because I'm sure there'll be some Train Sim World 5 routes that I'll want, and that I'll be willing to spend the money on. So it makes sense for Dovetail to give me the option to spend that money. But it also means that I'm just going to wait to probably Christmas, when it'll be in the winter sale, probably for considerably less money, probably 25%, maybe 30% off instead of 10%, and then I'll consider it. Because right now, oh, don't crash, there we go. Trade or game? How we doing? 90 degrees, that's fine. So yeah, overall, bit there on it, which is a genuine shame because I was quite excited. The ironic thing as well is I've been working on a what I think video like I did for Icarus for Train Sim World 4, and I started this before my GPU went crazy and it stopped me from being able to record things. The very first comment in it is I need to do this video quickly and upload it fast, because otherwise Train Sim World 5 will be out, and ironically Train Sim World 5 will be out by the time I'm done. So thank you, computer. But it is funny to me that after that, kind of mentally saying that's what's happened in the end. Anyway. Some stuff I do like about Transport 5, because I'm sounding quite pessimistic right now. Hello, train. Yeah. Some stuff that I do like. Very late close. The conductor mode. One thing I really liked in. I am conscious that there is a yellow signal on the way. Pop your head out. Is it still yellow? Sorry, give me a second. I've got to concentrate. I think it's still green. 100 yards. Yeah, it's green. Fine. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't fash yourself. What was I saying? Yeah, the conductor mode. I really like that when they put that into the one DLC, the little Manchester Blossom Line one. I really enjoyed that. The only problem was, it was a one and done, because it didn't change. It was not dynamic. Every time you did it, it was exactly the same stuff, at exactly the same time. So it's just, can you do it quicker? Can you be a bit more efficient? It didn't feel real, which was a real shame. They added it into one of the other routes, and I can't remember which one it is. I was going to research and find it out and tell you, but I completely forgot to do that because I had to go and buy clothes. Joys of being a teacher. I've had to go and buy new clothes for, you know, the school year. I don't know, it's not just the kids who have to buy. Anyway, yeah, I forgot to find out which one. But they've added into another one. Apparently it's much more fluid, it's much more realistic, and it did really well, allegedly. I've not played it, so I don't know. So, they bought that in as a standard Train Sim World 5 content going forward, and I think that's brilliant, because sometimes you don't want to drive the train, sometimes you want to do something different. I mean, I'm loving driving the train, so I can sit here and talk to you wonderful people and just go like that, and that's great. But sometimes you want to do something different, and the idea of, you know, walking around beating people up because they haven't got tickets, that's brilliant. I love it. So happy that's making kind of a permanent thing. And from everything I've seen and read, and I've read through the road maps, I've listened to the road maps, I've watched the videos, you know, from the Dovetail Live thing. It does look as though it's going to be much more realistic. It looks like it's going to be a lot more fun to get involved with, so I'm quite happy with that. That is definitely one of the things that I am supporting thoroughly with that. And you know, there is some nice improvements to the engine. Nothing that I can be bothered to talk about, nothing that makes me go, oh, like, you know, the new lighting or the new cloud and weather effects. You know, there's nothing like that. There's not for me, there's not a standout feature that I go, oh my god, I'm so glad they've done that. I'm so glad they've brought this in. It's going to completely change the game. I don't feel that, unfortunately. I have got the, what you call it, open. The who's it, the thing with a bob. Good job, look at the job. Roadmap, that's the word I'm after. I have got that open, so I can just refresh my memory ever so slightly and see if there is something that really goes, wow, yes, that thing, yes. And I can tell what's in it. So the standard edition has the training centre, the San Bernardino line, Milton Keynes, and Frankfurt to Fulda, which is the German line. 40 quid, full price. Deluxe has the same lines but includes Pendolino the BR193 Vetron and Cajon Pass. Now, I already own that. So, you know, should be even cheaper for me then. Oh, it's double yellow. Excuse me, I need to get some stuff sorted. Do not want to crash. This. I'm having a lovely time. I don't want to, you know, end it. Right, should I start braking? I think I'm going to start braking. I want to get down to about 50. Oh, it is red. Okay, so we have got a red signal coming up. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Oh, I put it into emergency. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, nuts. Oh, bum. So I am going to have to stop completely. Okay, so we stop fully. We'll go back out. What an idiot. Let's go back to full that, and then 10%-ish. Let's go 13, and hopefully we get moving. What an idiot. Because I panicked. And I forgot which way my buttons go. It's been too long since I damn played. Come on then, let's get moving. Come on. We are on quite an incline. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. There you go. Okay. It's okay, girl. Let's go. There we go. Give some chuff. Hello. There we go. It is still a single yellow. So I might have jumped the gun a little bit, but... Okay. Could you stop? Get under control. There we go. She's fighting me. Oh, she's fighting me. That's all right. She's allowed to bite. She's a Scotsman. She can do whatever the hell she wants. Now, I know my face, and I apologise for that, is over the little mini-map at the top corner. I could move it, but I'm not going to. So I can see that there is a red signal coming up in 0.9 of a mile. She actually stops better than I thought she did. I remember she didn't stop this well. Let's go outboard for a little bit. Could you not, there, camera? Could you stay where I put you? Thank you. Now I know that this mission has a rescue element, so I don't know what we're rescuing. There we go. It appears that an incident has occurred on the line ahead, which means you'll have to bring the train to a stop. Stop the train at the next station and see if any of the station staff are there can update you on the situation. Okay, so we need to speak to some people. We can do that. So let's turn off brakes. We're stopping at Retford. Bosch. Hello. So yeah, Cajon Pass is in the deluxe edition, and the special edition has got all of the above, plus the Wassel-Hornburg, the Bakerloo line, New York Trenton, the Suffragette line, I don't own that, and the Bahnstrecke-Bremen to Alberg lines. So it's got a good amount of stuff. Fair. But I mean, I'm looking for the Vectron in my library because I own it. I should probably think about stopping as well. Here's another Zuri. Hey, buddy. So it said stop at the station. There's not a station there. Can I go through, please? Procedures. Okay, so it's telling me I can go through there. There we go. I was starting to worry that it was like, no, you cannot. No station. You may not leave. Okay, so we'll get a bit of chuff on just to get there. I'm looking for the Vectron. Can you search Steam? Yep, Vet. Oh. Have I spelled it wrong? I probably spelled it wrong. That is the kind of stuff I do. Beck. Vectron. You idiot. Beck. Vectron. Okay, so it is the BR193. And the one in the deluxe edition is the BR193. It's just bright freaking green. Yeah. Not so happy with that, you know? Not so happy. Anybody? Okay. To stop at this place and then see what the heck is going on. Remember, that one is increased, that one is decreased, not the other way around. Oh, we're only doing 20, so it's not much of an issue. Hi guys, if you want a photo opportunity of the Flying Scotsman, now is the time to do it. Oh, well done, cat. He's throwing Necrons on the floor. Nice work, buddy. Oh, sorry, concentrating for a moment. Cat, what are you trying to do? Because right now, I'm trying to train. Oh, come on, keep moving, 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 keep moving. Come on, buddy. That'll do. There. Okay. Excuse me, Terry. I am needed elsewhere. Whee! Talk to a member of staff. Are you a member of staff? No. Are you a member of staff? Are you? No, probably you. I like your moustache there, mate. It's a different colour to the rest of your hair. Hello, I'm sorry to say that one of the Class 66 has failed just up the line and I'm blocking both the road and rail traffic. Oh dear. We have contact
contacted the signaller and arranged to have an alone with locomotive assist hauling the failed service to the intended destination. However, the locomotive will not be here for a while, and this breakdown is causing delays. Like me, it's causing delays to me. Could you please use your locomotive to push the failed train into the passing loop so we can get at least the traffic unblocked and moving ahead? So you want the Flying Scotsman to go and bump something out the way? Yes, no problem. Now, are we doing this with passengers? Because that's brave, I feel. Could you close the? Could we close the? This is unsafe. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So we are uncoupling, but you wanted me to sit in the seat. Calm down. Don't run me down. I'm fairly sure that my kitten has got himself locked. Unlocked. There we go. Wait for a moment. Climb it up. No, he's fine. He's got out. Door. In. That's fine. Brakes are off. We are going forth. Turn your cylinders on, or she's just going to scream at you. There we go. There we go. So yeah, for anyone who has not already bought a Train Sim World product, the special edition, if you want to get into the trains, is actually pretty decent. You are definitely saving money compared to all of those lines at full price. Ooh, I love a double thingy station. I want to have a model railway with that kind of thing in. Really, really do. Maybe one day. Maybe. No, we've got a bit. We can just punch it a little bit. We've got plenty of space. So yeah. For anyone who already owns some of the stuff, it really ain't worth it. I mean, the suffragette line is looking. Is it older than that? Can't be older than that. Can't be that old. No. They're all about 30 quid. So it's probably about 30 quid. I definitely don't own it. I want the Edinburgh line, but that's 30 quid. Ah, 24.99. So slightly cheaper. But that's the only one I need. Everything else, apart from the stuff that comes with Transport 5, I already own. I mean, if you look at it that way, it's 30 quid approximately for a line. Hey, buddy. So it's 30 quid per thing. It's 60 for the two. It's 90 for the three. And you can get the 3 for Train Sim World with all the extra things for 53.99 or 60 quid, like full price. So you're only paying for 2 things and getting 3. I still don't think it's worth it though. I'll be honest. I can't think we can. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. So yeah, overall, not that interested, I'm afraid. Not that interested. And it is a pity, because, you know, I was hoping for just a bit more of a oomph. Oh, and I've just been informed that there's an Amazon parcel coming. So I'm going to have to disappear at some point, I'm afraid. So that's annoying. Right, probably shouldn't be doing too much speed. I know it's like 2.5 miles away, but I don't know if that's to back of the train or if that's where the locomotive is. If it's a freight train, I can turn this corner a bit straight up. There's a whistle board. We shall whistle. Okay, I'm assuming this is to tell us that we're not far from it. I feel is a good speed when we know we're heading towards a failed train. So yeah, I will pick up Train Sim World 5 full edition, I'd say, at some point, and it will be the deluxe, because you can't have the West Coast Main Line, or at least a small part of it, and not have the Pendolino. Like, that's silly talk. That's madness. And then I'm going to take great delight in doing the okay, so I can go through the red light, just at restricted speed. Yes, I'm going to take great delight in doing the conductor mode. And funnily enough, I was on the West Coast Main Line at the weekend, last weekend, and the train down and the train back, no one checked our tickets. Yeah. And when you consider how expensive tickets are, I thought so all would be checked. But no, not one person at any point. Not even on the local line. And where we got on at Walsall, hey buddy, where we got on at Walsall, that has no barriers. And when we got off the train at Euston, there was also no barriers. So in theory, we could have literally gone the entire way from Walsall all the way through to Birmingham New Street and spent nothing. We didn't, because we don't suck. And people who do the whole kind of fare avoidance is just wrong. But we legit could have done that and no one would have known. So I'm going to take great delight in doing the conductor mode. Throwing people off the train. It's going to be fun. Hello, big old freight train. What's that? Diesel's not as good as steam. nuke that. That's the orbital bombardment camera, and boof. Oh, too much boof. Is that going to let me? I think that's too far away. There we are on a 0.5 grade down. So I think all it needs is a little, just little. In fact, it's doing it itself. There we go. Let gravity do its job. Okay. Cool. Sorry, Terry. I'm off. Climb aboard. I want to leave. There we go. Wheaties coupled. Now this could be fun. Oh, hello. Right. Oh, turn your brakes off, you idiot. Now let's see what we can do. Can we even get a moving? 8 miles. Wow. That's quite a distance to go. I think we're going to have to... Come on. Come on. Give it full beans. There's definitely movement. Too much movement. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. You can do it. Stop it. Grip up. Move. Because that's us going backwards. That's us going backwards right there. So we need more regulator than that. Okay, we stopped. Come on. Come on, girl. There we go. There we go in the right way. There we go. Can you handle a little bit more? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, the Flying Scotsman pushing a Class 66. Fully laden. Of course you can handle a little bit more. So we're going to push this fella 8 miles up, then come back 8 miles, pick up our poor passengers, and once we've got our passengers, then we can, you know, continue forth. And we'll cross this fella coming back. I hope. I'd be quite actually disappointed if he's not here when we come back through. A bit more? to about 10 and then we'll axe the Sillard. That's near enough. Oh. Yeah, she's not quite happy. Come on, get up to 30. You know you want it. Okay, I have 33% now. I'll take that. It doesn't look like the longest train in the world, in fairness. "13 coaches? Wagons?" Yeah, it says procedure signals indicate. That says red. However, on my screen, on the right hand side that you can't see, it doesn't say anything. If we fail now, we're going to be really upset. Okay, fine. So it looks like that signal is a lie. It's a lying signal. Go on, get to 15%. There you go, 52. Oh, yes. Great sound. Sad thing is, you can't even hear it. There's not even a driver. Where is he? Or her? What? How daft. Go on, can you push it all the way? Yes, you can. Nice. Pretty sure she wasn't built for this. Groovy. Right, while we keep pushing them, yeah, let's try some Wall 5. What was the? Where was the? How is the? Other announcements? Yes, because it was more than just Train Sim World 5 that was announced. There's the City Transport Simulator Tram, quite fun. Train Sim World Tycoon from Roblox, and Train Sim World New York VR. Now, the VR one has got me quite interested. I haven't been bothered since we moved to the house to set up the VR because it's just a pain. But yeah, I'm actually genuinely quite tempted by that because I really like the New York line. Like, I really like it. And the idea of
able to do that in VR. That's quite cool. That is really genuinely quite cool. So, yep, some other stuff, cool and additional features, as I say. A new live map. I mean, the map in this is dire, so I'm glad that's been updated. The conductor mode, very excited for that. The route hopping, so you can jump between different DLCs that you own. Fast travel, so you can go, I want to go there, and you can go there. And updated stuff, there's a new updated training centre, new updated photo mode, digital display screens. I quite like that. So stuff that's really hard to read, you can zoom in on that specific screen, and something like the Vectron with a that is the kind of thing that needs that, because there's so many screens. And improvements to suspension, which they're kind of upgrading some of the older trains for the upgraded stuff. New Creative Club stuff. There's a new track shadow rendering thing. You know, nothing that blows my mind, and that's why I am disappointed, I guess. That's why I'm disappointed, because I feel it should have more stuff. And they're doing an update for the West Coast Main Line, or a new one, Preston to Carlisle. So that in itself is quite cool, apart from the fact that you've then got that part of the West Coast Main Line and that part of the West Coast Main Line, and not the bit in the middle, which again, they already have Birmingham New Street. They're doing some Cardiff, going to Cardiff City, so that sounds fun. And again, that's one that goes through Birmingham New Street, so, you know, wonder what they'll do with that. The upsetting thing with the VR thing is it's on the MetaQuest, and I've got the Steam one, so it doesn't look like I'll be able to get it for a while, which is disappointing. Yeah, so overall some disappointments, some genuine disappointments. They're going now doing 66 miles an hour, pushing a Class 66. But, you know, it's not. I'm sure it'll sell. And they will sell it to me eventually. Just not right now. Right, I need to keep a proper ear out now. As one is expecting an Amazon delivery. Not one, the other one. That makes it sound really mean. Anyway, my dear lady, she hath Amazon turning up. Right, we're 3.1 miles. Doing 71 miles an hour, pushing a diesel train. Now, I am conscious that there's probably going to be an actual legit red signal at some point in the near future. Because this one that's coming up looks like it's a double yellow. It's coming. I could find it quicker and go on the front. Yes, that was a double yellow. It's just turned red now. Oh, it's, of course, because the train's gone through it. Oh, there's Amazon. I'll be back. Amazon is achieved. Back in the party. Yeah, that's why they're going red when I'm going past them, because it's obviously going from the 66 in the front. Well, I should probably start braking. Yeah, see if he wants me to go with signals that are indicating. We're doing 70 with a freight train. Yeah, I think we need to go to the front here. I'm not entirely convinced we're going to stop. No, we'll be alright. We'll be fine. Just about hear the whistle. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh! Fudge. I mean, I wasn't convinced we were going to stop. So the fact we did is quite good. But the problem is we need to get going again. Come on. Come on, girl. You've already done this once. You can do it again. What if I don't want to move up to the signal light? What if I want to not move up to the signal light? What if I want to go right now? What if I want to go right now? Come on, train. Alright, have I done something silly? Like, yeah, that's full. That's off. No, we are moving. She just takes a while to sort herself out. And I am going to stay here this time, because this is where I need to be. This is where I need to be able to say yes. I'm driving under the speed limit. Yes, I am. Speed limit is what, 75? I'm doing not even 3. I mean, I'm doing more than 3 now. You can just about see the chuffs, but you can't hear them from up here, which is very disappointing. I've got our own little steam going on. Might as well eat some chocolate while I'm waiting. Chocolate. Very tasty. Although, in the next video, there is going to be a next video, yeah. I'm going to talk about the Dartmouth Steam Railway, because I was down in Paynton for a holiday. First holiday since after COVID. Got a bunch of videos, photos from the train. The one photo I was so happy with, I actually got it as a canvas print. And yeah, I've got a video on kind of all of that bit. So we will do a Dartmouth chat at some point. And obviously do more steam train, because steam train's the best trains. I mean, it's obviously not the Class 66, is it? Silly Class 66. Yeah, I just need to edit all the stuff together. Yeah, like most things, I just need time. And time is one of those things I don't have a lot of at the moment. which is ironic because I've been on holiday. You know, I've been on holiday for 6 glorious weeks. There we go, it's gone yellow. And yes, I've not really had the time to do all the stuff I wanted to do in that time. In fact, nowhere near what I wanted to do. But, you know, that's life. That's what all the peoples say. I still haven't finished editing together this week's F1 Manager. I'm trying something different with it. I've recorded it all first, and now I'm going to talk over the top of it instead of doing what I normally do, talk through it all, and then spend hours and hours chopping it all up. Although so far I've spent a lot of time chopping it up, and I haven't talked over it, which I'll then need to edit, so actually it might be more time. But this, I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to determine which is more efficient. Okay. Denied. Oh, it's because this next signal doesn't actually exist. Okay, cool. So we're going left into the passing loop. There's a signal there, apparently. I mean, I didn't see it. I just heard someone whining then. Probably Thor. Thor's a whiner. He's really cute. He's very majestic. Right. Nearly there. And then we can go back and get our wagons and continue forth. I'm just hoping that the imaginary driver who isn't in here puts the brakes on. I don't want to be coming past and it be like gone. And stop. Yay! Nice work! You can... Yes, let's avoid further delays. Pleasure, mate. We're done. So, sit in the seat. Now we need to go into reverse. Full reverse, please. In theory, this should be considerably easier. Oh, turn the brakes off. Egypt. There we go. Bye. We've got 12 miles to go. So I am gonna punch it, Joey. Whop. I like that view. That view's cool. Punch it. We can do 75, let's do 75. Sounds a tad grumpy about it, but whatever. Gotta make us some time. These pistons work. What would be cool though is if we have a high speed one try to drag race us. It'd win, for reference, it would win. That's not what I'm after at all. Is it 9's the map? 9's the map. Yeah, there's nothing coming for like a million years. Not to worry. Would have been cool if there was one nearish by, but there isn't. Wasn't a case, okay. There's not a whole lot we can do at the minute. I've nothing about trying Train Sim World 5. Just taking the sights of a slightly cloudy East Coast main line. Beautiful, beautiful train. I'm probably going to have to take my regulator down in a minute. The fact that the other side has gone down to a single yellow implies that it's a train. Are we going to go past a train? Because that would be hilarious. Modern, fancy Azuma, and we're just like, whee! I'm 100 years old and I'm faster and better than you. No, it is red. So, what's in the next block then? Bet that driver wasn't expecting that to happen. Flying Scotsman going the wrong way. His camera. If he's got a dash cam, he'd be like, yeah. Oh. We don't have bleed speed very quickly. Okay, so there's no trains in that block. It's just doing red signals for the hell of it now. Just for fun. Health and safety point of view, I guess that is a smarter idea.
75 might be the actual speed limit of the trains for mainline steam. Like it's 25 miles an hour on a heritage line, which I always find to be just a bit silly. Like, if the train can do more, let it do more. There's no reason, realistically. Like, this is now 115 mile an hour track. But it's only letting me do 75. So yeah, I reckon this is a mainline steam. You're not allowed to do any more than that. It's not safe. Dude, they're going like 120. Ooh. That was a fun moment inside the firebox. It's not a very safe place to be. Talking about health and safety, you know. Not too far. Still not close enough so you don't worry. Oh my god, I'm doing 73! I'm gonna crash into the coaches! I'm not gonna do any of that yet. Yet. That's about 2 miles. I will start actually thinking, oh, we're breaking the speed limit. That's because we've been going downhill now. It still says we're driving the speed limit. Game experience, that's fine. I mean, the safety's going off. Like, that tells you everything you need to know, really. Might just let her slow down a little bit, just naturally. Once we hit 2 miles, I'll stick the initial breakage on, just to get us a bit under control. As told us, we've got a red signal in 2.2 miles. It's 2.4, 2.3 until we actually get to the carriages. Yeah, start slowing it down a bit. There's a lot to look at the moment. Gotta make sure we do alright here. They were less than a mile till the alleged red signal. Proceed at restricted speed, cool. That's fine with me. 30, and then take off. There we go, bit break. We are still running downhill, so I need to be slightly careful here. You definitely did say I could go, right? Yep, good, good. I thought it was another train. It was something on the road. And in fairness, we can't see this red signal, it's backwards. Although, actually, there is a little red one at the bottom. Shoulder one. Hey, friendo. Let's get a little bit more brake on. I'd like to do this in one go instead of the several that it took on the other one. See the carriages? Give the people a show. And get a bit slower. Catenary is very much in the way. How'd you guys? Almost with you. Go to orbital bombardment. Brake, only a tiny bit there. Keep going. Thank you. Okay, there we are. And now. Oh, I might have just gone too short. I might. Oh, I'm too far away. Damn it. Damn it. But we're so close. Fine. Just a tiny little. Apparently we're connected. That's good. Here we go. We're in the right thing. Let's take the brake off. Turn those back on. Oh, you can do it from sat in the seat. That's good. Give it 13%, and let's make sure that we do actually leave with coaches. We are. Bonza. Perfect. and that was much smoother. Much smoother takeoff. Bye guys! Right, we've got some time to make up, so let's do that. I've done something to my neck or shoulder that really hurts. Stop me. See if I randomly just like jink my arm around. I haven't even played any guitar over this holiday to like make it go bad. That's when I came back off holiday. Absolutely perfect while I was on holiday. Came back from holiday and now I'm in pain. Obviously need to go back on holiday. There we go. We are at a pace. 4 eggs? Yeah. Let's get some oomph on. I'm just going to hit everything possible. That better? Not really. There we go. Leave it there. Don't touch it ever again. Roger, roger. It's a fun train. She's a proper beauty. Even if she's smaller than I thought she'd be. I managed to see her in steam once. Quite easily. Not moving, but in steam. Yeah, she was much smaller than I thought she would be. Just as beautiful. Exactly as beautiful as she should be. Gave her a little pat. Got my hand with it. It's good. Greetings, Dragon UK. Excellent name. Love some dragons in this house. That's a whistle for you and for the whistle one. Here we go. So now we're cooking with gas, steam in this case. We are finally on our way after having to move that Class 66 out of our way. Yeah, she is a slightly smaller train than I thought it would be. Mallard, bigger than I thought. Scotsman, smaller than I thought. Both beautiful things. And speedy. Very speedy. He says he's doing 49 miles an hour. Come on. I guess I am going on upwards gradient, so yeah. And I have used all my steam, just going. Just because I want it to get moving. And it's starting to clear up a bit. It was quite misty and nasty earlier. Now we've got beautiful kind of autumnal day going on. It's the first time I've actually realised that we're probably in autumn, right? Stop getting in my way. So you didn't get this in the steam time. All these catenary stuff just in my way, ruining a beautiful, beautiful picture. Steam trains are really, really good, Dragon. They are really, really nice. They're worth picking up at some point. If you see them in a sale, particularly, worth grabbing. They are nice. And once you get your head around them, they're great. The biggest issue is they've all got the same stuff, obviously, but they're in different places on different locos. It's like the cylinder cocks on this are an absolute nightmare to find. They're on the opposite side. Whereas on some of the most of the others, they're on the left side. On this, they're on the right side. But it makes it interesting. It makes you kind of have to know your locos a bit. It does make you know your locos a bit. In fact, let's go back on board. Look at all that shiny things. So it is weird seeing you know, some modern safety systems. Yeah. For those people who've not been paying attention or new to the stream, cylinder cocks are here on the Flying Scotsman. They're here on like every other steam train I've driven. Very annoying. Pop my head out the window again. Like a dog. There we go. Now we've got some speed going on. Still got our coaches. Good, good. Because I didn't have to click anything to reconnect them. Like, part of me was going, have I just left the coaches behind? Because that would be really, really awkward. Really, really awkward. Funny. Awkward. Some lovely scenery going on. It is a nice route, this one, in fairness, the East Coast Main Line. Probably less industrial than what the West Coast Morning Trains World 5 will be. Like I say, at that weekend just gone, I did go that route back from Euston, and yeah, very industrial. Yes, Dragon, I am indeed an F1 fan, very big F1 fan. In fact, I've got an F1 series on YouTube going on, where I've recreated the Lotus team. And yes, Sargent has indeed lost his seat. I'm surprised it took this long, which sounds really bad. I think the big crash he had at the Dutch Grand Prix was the last straw for him, unfortunately. I liked his message, Alex Albon's message to him, to Logan. It was quite nice saying, you know, I've been there, it's happened, you know, I know what it's like to be kicked out of your car mid-season. I mean, the difference is Alex was in, you know, Red Bull. Logan's in a Williams. Yes, and speaking of F1, if you like F1, if you're near London, the F1 experience in London is well worth doing. The exhibition there at the EdExcel Centre, really, really good. Really, really, really good. We thought we'd been there for maybe an hour and a half, about 3 hours it took to go through it. Really, really good. Some really nice cars. They've got the charred remains, shall we say, of thank you, Dragon. Charred remains of Romain Grosjean's car from the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in 2021. 2021. Yeah, it broke my heart seeing that, because I still am a big Romain Grosjean fan, and seeing the charred remains of the car was really hard hitting. Really, really hard hitting. And the interview, they had the real time kind of fire, and you can actually see where, because if for those people who are watching who are not F1 fans or do not know what happened on that day, the car hit the barrier, ripped in two, exploded, quite literally exploded, fire everywhere, he was trapped in it, and his foot was caught in the side of the chassis, and actually getting to see the car, you can see where it's kind of dinked in, kind of like that, where his foot would have been absolutely terrifying to see. You know, the fact he got out of that with, you know, quite superficial wounds, burns, outstanding, and I'm very glad. I know I'm wearing a Ferrari shirt, but I am very much a McLaren fan. In fact, I went out in my Lando hoodie this morning. I've been wearing my Gulf liveried hat most of my holiday. It's a beautiful hat. Look, from Monaco. Yeah, very big McLaren fan. Very, very happy that they are on the up again. It's been a hard few years being a McLaren fan. So it's good to see them finally coming back through and doing some really good stuff. So I'm glad that you are likewise a McLaren fan. I just want Lando to cheer up a bit. I love the lad, but he looks so grumpy all the time. He looks so grumpy all the time. He's always blaming himself when something doesn't go right. And sometimes, yeah, it is him, but other times it's not. Like, dude, just... You've won 2 races in the last, like, 5. Be a bit happier, man. I mean, get your start sorted, but other than that, yeah, be happier. And he had a bigger winning margin than Max Verstappen's had in the other one this year. The black and chrome livery, that was tasty. Yeah, that'd be nice if they did like a one-off, kind of like they did with the Gulf livery. In fairness, I don't think there's been any real kind of special liveries this year. There's been like 1 or 2 little tweaks, but nothing crazy, like the yellow at Monza last year for Ferrari last year. Yeah, last year. The Gulf one. Williams had done a Gulf one. That was nice. I do have a soft spot for Williams, which, yeah, especially now they've got James Owes as team principal. I really like him. He's a very cool dude. I love how honest he is in the interviews, which is fantastic. Yeah, that is pretty fun. Yeah, they've had some lovely liveries though. In fact, let's call him my brother-in-law? There we go. I was going to say stepbrother, that's the wrong thing. Brother-in-law. He's playing F1 Manager 24 right now. I just need to finish editing. Oh, here's the 66 that we pushed. Let's give it a whistle. Yeah, we pushed you. That was actually a really long way. Have you got a driver yet? Let's find out. Do you? Still no driver. You suck. Probably keep an eye on the signals as well. I actually have been looking for like the last 4 or 5 minutes. Awkward. Where were we? Yeah. Ferrari, lovely liveries. Except for the one. Yeah, special liveries are great. Special liveries are great. And it happens on trains as well. The purple for Queen Liz, rest in peace. For when it was her coronation anniversary. Either way, it was purple. It was nice. And then when she died, they painted it black, which I thought was a really nice sign of respect. So, you know, you do get liveries on trains. Although, more difficult to do a special livery on a train, I feel. You can't just do a one-off. Let's just do it for one run. It's kind of it's a big thing. It's a big thing. There are indeed some very good liveries in the Creators Club. I've tried several times to use the stuff in the Creators Club, but for whatever reason, it just doesn't. I can't get my head around it, which is weird, because normally those kind of tools, I'm like, yes! But for some reason, it just doesn't click with me. It doesn't feel intuitive at all. Maybe it's just me.
I have used the world editing tools, and they're pretty good. They're pretty intuitive. But I used to use the Unreal Engine back in there to do modding and making maps on there. So I think probably I found that easier because I've done that in the past. It was quite easy for my head to go, okay, got to do this, this, go along with this. Getting all the LiDAR data, that's an absolute nightmare. You can do it with your own, but if you want to have something that's actually realistic, and that noise again, it's an absolute pain in the derriere. Once upon a time, I will get around to it. I will finish it. So my plan is for the Birmingham route, take it, because at the moment it switches off at Aston towards Leicester. Leicester? Lichfield, Trent Valley. Go straight instead of peeling off to the right. Carry on going straight up and go towards Walsall, my hometown. Because it's a really nice little run and it's not that much extra kind of stuff. So I have been kind of messing around a little bit with it. But time, it's always time. I still haven't finished my ball game, which is really fun. It's just time, man. Time. In fact, in the time that I've been just sitting here nattering away, I could have been doing some of this stuff, like some penciling some stuff, designing some stuff. But no, we're just full pelting it, 65 mile an hour, down the road, having a lovely chat in fairness, and blowing the whistle. Yeah, Trying Sim World 5 is going to be interesting, Dragon. The beginning of this video, I talked quite a lot about it. Yeah. To recap, well, let's too long didn't read. Very expensive for what it is. I feel should have been a bigger discount for people who've already bought previous stuff. Not enough new stuff, but I love the stuff that they're bringing in. I will buy it at some point, but I don't think I want to spend the 50 odd quid for the special edition now. I'm just going to wait until Christmas probably, when it's more % off. And I love the fact they're doing a free version, so you can put all your Train Sim World 4321 stuff into. This is a go via, right? Yep, good. All that stuff into a version of Train Sim World 5. So you can buy Train Sim World 5 DLC. I think that's a smart idea. I do think that's a genuinely smart idea on Telltale's side. We are okay to be doing this speed through a station, right? Cool. Zoom. Cool. Where are we going? Go via. Okay, so we've got another via. Yeah, the Preston Carlisle is quite fun. I am just gutted, and again, I talked about this earlier, but I'm going to go through it again just because it's really upset me a bit. You've got the top end of the West Coast Main Line. You've got the bottom bit of the West Coast Main Line, and the bit in the middle isn't there. And that's... the fact that it stops at Milton Keynes, yeah, does annoy me. That does annoy me. And especially with Train Sim World 4, because in Train Sim World 4 they had longer routes. And so I feel that should have been kind of the new standard. Like going from London Euston to Milton Keynes, when a lot of the Pendolino services go from London Euston to Birmingham New Street, and they have Birmingham New Street already. Like that's already there. They've got a DLC that has Birmingham New Street in, so they've got all the assets for it. I feel it's a missed opportunity. I really, really do. It'd be nice if they did kind of an update to it. But I mean, with a Pendolino, you want to have a proper run. You want to be able to go, yes, I'm going from here to here. Because it's what? An hour and 20 minutes from London Euston to Birmingham in real time. Yeah, it's about that. And then in Birmingham New Street, you've got the that new route hopping feature, because you could then swap from, I've just done the Pendolino to there, now I'm going to go and drive the class 150? Was that the one that's in the new? I can't remember what it is in the Birmingham, the cross-city route. I've got Steam open, I can look, but I'm also concerned that there is yellow signals coming up, so I need to focus ever so slightly. Only a little bit. In fact, what I might do is turn the regulator off, oh, they've just gone green. Let's turn the regulator back on. Yeah, because they're going, hey look, route hopping! And then they're going, hey look, let's stop at Milton Keynes. Dovetail, come on. I am gutted. Partly because I think it's just a really cool route. That kind of distance is really nice. And then if you were doing the north bit, then you could do like Birmingham New Street to Preston, and then you have from London Euston to Birmingham, Birmingham to Preston, Preston to Carlisle. Like, that would be fantastic. And being able to, do the Pendolino the whole way, that would be absolutely brilliant. But no. Dovetail have gone, okay, we know what people want. Let's shoot ourselves in the foot. Yay! Actually, what they'll do is they'll do from Milton Keynes to Birmingham New Street as a DLC for 30 quid. Oh, that sounds really just more optimism here, buddy. Why, you're better than that. Stop being so cynical. But you're being cynical with evidence. That's the problem. There's evidence to show they'll do that. Crewe to Birmingham would be cool. I would 100% be up for that. And I've got a good amount of the stuff from like the Liverpool Steam, like the Spirit of Steam thing. So there's already kind of some data for. I know it's a different time period, but there's information there that they could use to make that work. Thought for a second the game had crashed. Actually, what are my temperatures? 92. That's fine. Yeah, I think Crewe to Birmingham would be really, really cool. I'd really like that. And my dad was a train driver. He's retired now, but he used to do that a lot. He used to do Crewe to Brum. So that'd be really cool to do. In fact, a lot of the time he used to do Walsall into Brum, and then Brum up to either Liverpool or Crewe, depending on what was going on. Yeah, Liverpool to Crewe. Well, there's so many cool things they can do. So many cool things they can do. And one thing I will say, kind of going back to good things that I like about this update, more dev teams are getting involved. So you've got like Just Trains who are doing stuff now, and there's lots of little teams who are doing really, really cool things. The Blackpool run is just brilliant. The paces are awful and I hate them, but I love them because of how much I hate them. They are hilariously bad, and that route, it's not a
first party one, it's third party. It's just such a lovely route to drive because it's got real love put into it, and it's a modern-ish route, and I kind of like that modern-ish, like not like modern. I like that kind of end of BR, kind of when there's no money, kind of everything's just a bit run down and a bit tatty, and you're trying to make do with what you've got. Pacers. I think that's quite fun. And all these routes will work really nicely with a rail tool, or kind of stuff like that. You would still get the occasional steam train going up at that kind of time, just to replace stuff. Yeah, there's not enough 80s for me at the moment. There's definitely not enough 80s stuff. I would like to see more, but I guess it's kind of difficult to create from a what was it like standpoint, because there seems to be less good photo evidence and less good sources. Like a lot of the stuff I've seen and what they've talked about when they've made stuff and they've done like a behind the scenes, that the Steam era, there's tons of photos, stuff for that. But the 80s, it was kind of a bit of a hated time for trains, I guess. So that there seems to be a lot less good quality evidence and sources for them to use. This is actually just my summarisation from what I've seen. Yeah, they don't seem to be quite so up for that. Plus, I guess because it was a bit of a hating on the railway, and things like the Pacers coming into existence. I think it's probably just a bit more difficult to get it good. Blackpool is fun though. It is a fun little route. As I have got Steam open here, which is that's my finding out how expensive things are on music, and Steam has just exploded on me. Good. Blackpool, 30 quid. Yeah. Edinburgh, 30 quid. That's on my wish list. I haven't bought one yet. New York Long Beach, 30 quid. In fact, the add-ons, the DMU and EMU for the ScotRail, they're 13 quid a month. Yeah, might need to wait for a sale myself for them. I am very intrigued by the New York Long Beach, because I know that one's like an expert one, and you have to use the safety systems, and I kind of want to have a go at that kind of thing. Yeah, the BR Blues, good time period. Come on, brain. I know you can work. Brain is not working. Make sure you don't crash. Signals, yeah, they're awesome. I'm glad I've got this open, otherwise I'd be completely in trouble. The BR Heavy Freight Pack, which goes in conjunction with the other one that you are looking for frantically, and I know I own it. It's not Pink Forest. Well, that one is. Diesel Legend. There we go, North Transpennine. That one is fantastic. And that one's 20 quid now. Definitely worth waiting for a sale, but that if you like some what do you call it, some BR Blue, well worth having a look at if you've not got that one. It's a new Dragon. It is good. The glass very nice. Yeah, it is a good room. It is fun playing with the old thumpy diesels. I can't remember if this is class 20 or DLR.
DLCs? I think there is. The old Thumper. That's quite a fun one. I've seen one of them at the Severn Valley Railway in the flesh, as it were. Loud. Very loud train. I can understand why it got its name. It's also very weird where the driving position's in the middle of the train. It's just a bit strange. Oh no, it's right at the back. It's kind of like a steam train. It's at the back. If you go in backwards, you just turn around. It's just a bit strange. Fun though, definitely fun. And I like Freight. It's why I went for this specific service today, because I got to do the passengers. Obviously, are they still with us? Oh, yes, as is Simon. You are the same person. Good. I thought Terry had changed into someone different. But yeah, also getting to do some freight with pushing a Class 66 out of the way. As much as I enjoy freight, I don't feel it's stream kind of stuff. Like this is high octane. Look at the octane and how high it is. You don't really get that with freight. Like, I'm doing 25. Yes. Yeah, we're doing 66. We're about to blast through a station. It is a go higher. I should pay more attention, really. I haven't looked at the signals in about 10 minutes. No, we're green. We're fine. Let's give them a whistle. Make sure that make sure they know we're here. Coming through, guys. Get your cameras out. No. None of you taking pictures. You guys suck. That's terrible. Right, we are stopping at Peterborough. 28 miles. When we went on holiday, we were waiting at station, and we had a steam train fly through. Let me find the picture. There it is. What are we? The Mayflower. The Mayflower through. Absolutely blasted through. Not sure if we'll be able to get a good picture of this. There you go. In focus. There you go. All kind of. It's trying. There we go. There we go. And we had no warning. I didn't even know it was coming. We were literally sat there on the platform, and I just kind of sniffed the air, and I went, "That smells like smoke." And that doesn't smell like something's on fire smoke. That smells like steam train smoke. Because where we were in Paynter, we were on Goodrington Beach, and that's where the Dartmouth Railway goes up. So literally, as we were sat on the beach every day, we'd have steam trains coming past us. It was amazing. So I was like, that smells steam trainy. And then in the distance, I heard a chuff chuff chuff. Again, ears were finely honed for that sound. I was like, there's something coming! And yeah, it's Mayflower. Oh, Mallard's beautiful. A4, I want to say, Mallard. Let me get a Google on. Yeah, A4 Pacific. This is the A2. Flying Scotsman. Is it an A2? Is that A1? A3. I was wrong. Oops. What's an A2 then? Something pretty, no doubt. Something pretty, no doubt. All of these are pretty. Like, all of these are pretty. Stop reading. Yeah, Mallard, the streamlined, beautiful, lovely blue as well. Like such a gorgeous colour. Although saying that, I've seen the silver fox, silver link, silver fox. Got to be silver fox. The one that was painted in silver. Would you believe it? That one really pops. Like it's like the old McLarens. It really just looks beautiful. Even though the blue is fantastic. And annoyingly, Sir Nigel Gresley, the train, not the person, he's very dead. That got dark. Sir Nigel Gresley, the train, was down in kind of the Paignton area the week before I went down there, so I didn't get to see Sir Nigel Gresley, which is an A4 Pacific, same as Mallard, in the blue, in steam, moving and coming past. I'm gutted that we missed that, but you know, you can't have everything. I will talk more about that on the next stream, where we talk about the Dartmouth Railway, and I have the videos. I'll finish finish something. I'll actually finish the video to show, because it is really cool. I think it's really cool, and yeah, the best photo I've ever taken in my life of a train. In fact, I might even do a sneak peek of that one, just because I'm here, and I'm not that far from it actually. Because what we got to do was the Devon Bell. Yes, the York Rail Museum has Mallard, but there are a couple who are in steam. So Nigel, Big Nige in steam, does mainline tours, and I want to say the Silver Fox is also a mainline capable train nowadays. But while we were in the lands of Paignton, we had the Devon Bell on, so it's a panoramic coach, and when you leave, the train pulls you, so you're at the back, but on the way back, you are the train is, the engine is literally there. It's in your damn face. And Linden Manor was the train. If you want to find out more, 7827 Linden Manor. She's what pulled us, and because we were in the Pullman, it was £3 to upgrade each way. So I was like, heck yes. What I managed to do, because the train was literally here. Let's see if we can get this on the old camera as well. That. Managed to get that shot. It's gonna focus. You're gonna focus. There you go. Coming out the tunnel. It was incredible. I cried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I sat there and I had tears gently trickling, because it was just such a beautiful thing to have an engine that close to you, kind of going for it. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I've never been to Crewe Museum. Never been. It's on my kind of wish list, I guess. Tyseley in Birmingham's nice. If you've not done that, that one's a nice little engine yard. That's where I saw Scotsman in steam, which was, yeah, properly beautiful. York Railway Museum is just one of the coolest places on earth, if you're a train fan. If you're not a train fan, I imagine it's not one of the coolest places on earth. But as I am, too much. There we go. Yeah, York is a special place. York is definitely a special place. I'd love to do the Bluewell steam railway. I'm not sure if they've got any heritage stuff other than like the trains and stuff. But there's some really nice
Trains for Bluebell. They've just taken receipt, I guess, of, I think it's the first steam train to have been built in Britain since the end of the steam era. So the first new steam train. At some point I'd love to go to the Bluebell and see it. It's a small line, but it looks really, really nice. I would like to do that. Cool. I'll see if next time I have a holiday, a break, a couple of days, just a day, I guess. I might go up Crewe. Thank you for the recommendation there, Dragon. But yeah, when you get the chance, Dragon, not if, when you get the chance, seriously go and see York. It's incredible. It's genuinely incredible. It's just such a. It is a full day out. I'll tell you that. It is a full day. And we spent a weekend in York, and what we did is, because the missus had to go to see her mum in Scunthorpe, so what we did is we started at the Railway Museum. We did it with my bestie, her family, me and the missus, and we spent the whole day basically, definitely the whole morning. I think it was about 3 p.m. when we all parted ways, and then we stayed in York for a couple of days, and then on the last day when she went up to Scunthorpe, I didn't. I stayed in York, and I spent the whole morning just back in the museum, just looking at things. I absolutely fell in love with the Evening Star, which is the last, until the new one for Bluebell, the last steam train built in Britain. It's mixed, a mixed steamer, so it didn't do just passengers, it did freight as well. It's mostly a freight train, from what I remember. Oh, thank you. So, yeah. The game froze and so did my brain. Yeah, Evening Star. Yeah, she was the last built steam train. The rest of that class were not named. It was only her, and I absolutely fell in love with her. I really want to make an N-gauge train set. Completely off topic now. N-gauge train set. I really want to make one, and I really want to have the Evening Star as part of that. But I don't think you can get the Evening Star as N-gauge. But if you can, do please let me know, because I really, really want it. But yeah, next summer definitely go to York. It's a beautiful city. There is a little teeny tiny Italian gelato shop, and it is proper Italian gelato. Probably the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. And they do the best milkshakes. Like, oh my god, it was just incredible. I think we ate there. We were there 4 days. We went there at least 3 times. Absolutely outstanding. And there's just lots of really cool stuff. Oh, I'm speeding. By 1 mile an hour, but either way. Yes, driving over the speed limit. Yes. Lose me. It's fine. Yeah, some incredible stuff there. There's a really nice board game cafe. Loads of heritage, like if you like history, loads of stuff. The chocolate thing there is amazing. If you like your chocolate, there's a whole load of chocolate brands who started in York, and there's like a chocolate experience, which is really, really cool. A little bit expensive for what it is, but then again, if you look at Cadbury World in Birmingham, that is way expensive for what it is. Like dramatically so. Like, I love Cadbury World. I've been there many times, but I do kind of go, that much really? It's a bit, you know, on the rich side. Still fun though.
No, it's not worth it. No, you could. I don't know if you could tell. I was mentally kind of doing the maths in my head. Is it actually worth it? I don't think it is now. It was definitely worth it in the 90s. It was definitely worth it in the early 2000s. I don't think it's worth it now. Unless you get like a really good deal. Like if you get a deal where it's like less than 15 quid, yes. But it's more towards like 30, 35 quid now. It's like, no thank you. I'll just go to the shop and buy gigantic blocks of dairy milk. We've gone completely off topic here. I love a good model village. One of the things that they've got down in Painted Way, they've got a really cool model village. It's good. Kind of a slightly weird scale. But still fun. Models are just cool. I mean, this is why things like Train Sim World exist, because, you know, let's go into the outside view. That what we're doing here is basically just model railways. Right. We're just going, oh, isn't that pretty? Let's drive it. Yeah, that's why these games exist. At some point I will get back to my Transport Fever 2 series. And again, it's a big model railway. It's a big model village, you know, it's just a big play with models. And there's just something great about that. You know, it's just a fantastic thing. That's why I want to build an N-gauge railway. Partly because the below gauge is just too big. I haven't got the space for it. But N-gauge I know I have. In fact, I've got an N-gauge. It's old now. I have an N-gauge train set. And just... I know I should be paying attention, but let's just stroll the little train. Look how small it is, it's so tiny! Like, that's my little finger for scale. It's teeny. And I've designed a track. I've designed a whole thing. And I've got a good amount of tracks. I bought some extra stuff when I bought it. I don't know how old this is. It's probably at least a decade. Probably at least a decade old. It's not run in years, so I doubt the train will actually even move. But if it doesn't move, it would be quite nice to just have it a siding somewhere, like, you know. But I've got a train track in mind. I'm going to do it as so I picked up the Pico N-gauge modeler book. They do like 50 bajillion of them, and the one was like a double. Half of it was passenger, half of it was freight, and that was kind of what I had in my head. I don't want a fiddle yard. I'm going to fiddle with it on the track. So I want to have like half passenger, half a gigantic freight yard, and have at least 2 runs, kind of a double track going around the outside. Kind of inspired a little bit by this game, actually, Train Sim World. Because in the Spirit of Steam, the gigantic shunting yard at place. Nope, can't remember what it's called. But there, you've got all the freight stuff happening, but in the middle you've got a 4 quad line passengers just kind of going through. So I've got the idea of having like the passenger line on the outside. So if you're on the passenger side, like the town side, you've got your passenger trains coming in. But if you're on the freight side, you've got the passenger trains like coming through, going to 2 places. So I think that's quite cool. Some really good stuff in it. I've definitely got quite inspired by several of the things I've seen. So yeah, one was really cool. It was a colliery, and they had it so you've got 2 loops with kind of a building in between, so you can't see them, because obviously with the colliery you can't have a train come in loaded and leave unloaded. So what you had is the coal train coming in with all the full stuff, going in to the one side and then going out the back, and on the other side you had the other loop which was the empties, so you could, if you got the trains going in at the same time at the same speed, it going in full and leaving empty, and it just looked awesome. Like, I was 10 out of 10 for that one. Not interested for me and my route, like what I've got, I don't think I want to do that, but I very much liked the idea, and thought that's a really cool thing to do. Just not for me, at least not at the moment. But Engage, it's tiny. There's nothing to stop me going, you know what, let's have a second route. But yeah, I've got big ideas, and if, and unlike the when, if I do it, I will video record it, stick it on the old YouTubes. So I think it'd be cool. I'd really like the idea of Engage, and they've got a really nice little Engage starter pack from Bachmann, who, well, Graham Farish, by Bachmann, which is what the other set is. This is just called Freight Set with 3 wagons. Yeah, it's a Great Western freight little tank engine. That's a beautiful little thing, and that's a really nice little starter set. So I think if I pick that up with that starter set and what I've already got, it would give me enough to at least get something on the go. And because it's Engage, I'm looking at quite a big layout, but I think I can get away with 6 foot by 8 foot. Now double O, 6 foot by 8 foot is 2 passing loops, and that's about it. Whereas with Engage, because it is so much smaller, I reckon I can get a full proper layout on it, a big yard, effectively. Slightly inspired by Beskett in Warsaw, because I've spent most of my life on trains going through Beskett, so I know it really well. But I really like how much track there is, and a lot of the yards, modern yards, are not there anymore. All the ones in Stuart Steam, they basically don't exist anymore, which is really sad. It's all houses, and houses are great. We need them. Houses are good, but at the same time, let's get rid of the railways, man. Don't get rid of the trains. We love the trains. People love houses as well. I guess people like living in houses more than they like trains generally. Disappointing. Either way, they're gone. But Beskett hasn't. Beskett, as a rail yard, is still pretty much as big as it's always been. Definitely one of the bigger ones in the West Mids. And yeah, I get to go through it every time I get my train. Pretty much. So I know it very well. So I've got some ideas in my head on how I'd want to do kind of a big freight yard. Because the time period I'll do well for, which is like Steam, head towards the end of Steam, I might look at having like a turntable, but that's a lot of extra brain to figure out, and power, like the power for the turntable is a bit of a nightmare. So I'll need to actually plan it and figure it out. Instead of just going, we're gonna have a turntable, yay! I need to actually like plan it and figure it out. For the future to think about. That's as my colleague would say, a future me problem. And I'm also now actually
aware that we are 4.3 miles away and we are stopping at Peterborough. And this will be the end of the line for today. And I've looked at the wrong place, so I had a massage. Okay. Yeah, this will be the end of the line. So 4 miles, and then I will say goodbye to you lovely people. It's been fun. I've enjoyed this. Yeah. Get to talk about the trains, on the trains. And yes, there will be another video, let's say soon, because soon is non-committal. I could do it tomorrow, it could be a month from now. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do at Crane. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. I need to finish editing the Dartmouth stuff together first. So that needs to be done before I do the next one. But yeah, Train Sim World 5, it's coming. I won't be purchasing, unlike Train Sim World 3 and 4. I will not be pre-ordering. I will be getting the free one, and thank you to Dovetail for actually doing that. I do think that is a really nice thing. But yes, no, thank you on that much money. Even though I know we've done the kind of bit of a calculation and gone, actually it is good value. Yeah, I'm going to pass for now. But when I do pick it up, so probably Christmas time, be prepared for conductor videos, because I had an absolute whale of a time with conductor video on the Manchester route, and I definitely want to do another one at some point once I have it, and the fact it's going to be a standard going forward. Yeah, I like the idea of jumping on an 11 car Pendolino and going and checking everyone's ticket on it. Oh, and I'm now being invaded by cats. Hello, cats. Is it all three of you? Just the two of you? Just the two of you. Hello. Don't knock over more Necron warriors, please. I don't ask for much. Oh, sorry. I put the train set on his chair. And I say his chair, it's the girlfriend's chair, but he loves to run down with them. In fact, they've just eaten. What time is it? Yeah, they've just had their food. I didn't hear it go off. Completely sidetracked, as always, by cats, because that's the kind of stuff that happens. We are approaching now the station. We should probably start slowing down a little bit more. I want to get down to about 30 miles an hour, really. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Really enjoyed playing this. I do love this game. I'm glad that my computer's now letting me run it. So that's great. And thank you for the chat. Lots of people who have popped on and said hi. Really appreciate it. I always appreciate it. It's good to have a convo, because I do talk an awful lot, in case you haven't already figured out, and it's just, when you're just talking on your own, it's just a bit lonely, a bit sad. Oh, all three cats are here now. So it's definitely time to sling the hook if all three of them are here, because madness is about to start happening. Little Rags is trying to attack Thor. Oh no, he's going after Loki. He's like this big, and they're like that big. I'd move the camera, but the thing doesn't go far enough. Thing? What's a thing? Cable. Cable doesn't let me. Yeah. So yes, what's happening on the channel? On the old YouTubes, very soon. Again, soon. The 5th episode of F1 Manager 2024 will be up with Lotus. I'm really enjoying playing that, I'll be honest. Yeah, as I said earlier on, I'm doing something different in terms of how I'm playing it this time, or how I'm recording the video. So hopefully it'll go well. Hopefully it'll be up within the next week. I've been trying to aim for Thursdays, but as today is Wednesday and I've not recorded the commentary for it, I think
think we can assume it won't be there for Thursday, and I'm back to work on Monday. So it'll be up once it's up. Okay. And yet there will be another Train Sim World video, some more Steam trains because I love them, and that will be happening soon. We'll talk about the Dartmouth Steam Railway as well as part of that. And I say Steam Railway, it has got an 08, but you know you've got to have a little shunter. And the 08's really cute. It's really funny. I love an 08. That's the only kind of diesel train I'd have on my N-Gauge like setup. I'd have a little 08 just for fun. Literally just for fun. Speaking of just for fun, we need to make sure we stop. So let's go to our off-board camera. Give him a whistle. Yeah. Another one. 3 for good luck. There we go. They know we're coming now in Peterborough. And let's ease it down. And we'll see how we've done. I'm fairly confident we've done well. Apart from that one time when we were speeding. Oops. Thank you, Dragon. Absolute pleasure, mate. Yes, do please check out the YouTubes. Enjoy, have a good rest of your day. And good week, good month, good year, etc. It's been a genuine pleasure chatting to you. So will we stop on our marks? Is the next question. Are we gonna? Slowing and slowing and brakes. And we're in. Right, get off my train. Let's just have a quick. Oh, look at her. She is a beaut. Thank you, Scotsman. You have been an absolute delight, as always. Let's check how we did. What did we get? Yeah, we only went over the speed limit at one point. And we got a gold. I was hoping for platinum, but I guess that speed limit stopped us. And we did hit a little bit there. A little bit. Yeah, hard impact. 250 points. That's probably what lost us it. That's genuinely probably what lost us it. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. I will see you all hopefully next time. Take care of yourselves. And yeah. Ta-da!